Okay, one thing y'all gotta understand is it took me years to get to this point. And the very first week, I actually threw my rope and left it to rot in my garage, and I never touched it again until about a year later when I decided, you know what, I'm gonna accept the frustration, accept it's gonna be hard. And the second time around, I decided to become patient, do things right, and really treat it like a skill that needs to be honed and perfected under low fatigue conditions first. And that's my number one piece of advice for y'all. If you want to get to this level of proficiency, treat it like a skill. Train it as frequently as possible, even every day. Do it as part of your warm-ups for your regular workouts, but not to the point where you overly fatigue yourself and overly frustrate yourself. Accumulate high quality, relatively motivating short sessions. Try to keep it under 10 to 15 minutes maximum at manageable intensities, and don't try to aim for the most advanced skills first. Focus on the basics, the basic bounce, the boxer step, side swing. Master those first, the boring stuff. Get the rhythm, the timing down, the wrist movement, and ingrain the correct motor patterns again under relatively low fatigue conditions before moving into learning the super cool advanced looking moves, and before trying to use the jump rope as a conditioning and cardio tool. Because if you move into the latter too quickly, it's going to cause you to burn out, and that's what happened for me the first time around. You're going to make mistakes, you're going to trip over the rope every now and then, and it's going to be somewhat frustrating. And you have to accept that, and you have to deal with it, because when you do, eventually you will become proficient. And when you are, there's no better feeling, in my opinion, than having full control over the rope.